Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are fine. So today we are going to continue our Qualys videos, alright? So today we are going to see some things about dashboard and then vulnerabilities and prioritization, okay? So here is the main dashboard. We have a true risk, okay, bigger than 700. We have detection. How many detections we have here? 161, bigger than 90, and quality patchable, or it means like there's option of patching for these vulnerabilities. Asset critically score bigger than 4, we have 0. And then detection bigger than 90 and detected in 30 days, also 0. So well, not scanned to have third days because this there is no third days yet. I installed the Qualys agent, okay, the cloud agent. So here we can see the global cyber risk score, cloud posture, external surface attacks. We don't have anything. We can even edit and create widgets here. So down here, very down, we have high risk vulnerabilities on critical assets. We have all these high and critical, okay, vulnerabilities. And then here we have like high risk vulnerabilities on critical assets count. It means like counting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, right? And here high risk value versus high risk assets. We have one high risk asset, sorry, and well, if we check below here, we have more and more data, more information that can help us to get rid of these vulnerabilities. Now, let's back to the top. Let's click on true risk bigger than 700. We don't have anything with this. Checking for the vulnerabilities, neither that. Okay, so let's clean here. Okay, and then let's press enter. Let's see what comes to us. So we have here two two cloud agents. We have two machines installed. Let's check for the vulnerabilities. Well, here we have a lot of them. Okay, 6565, and here is QID, Qualys ID, the title. Here is the Qualys detection score, the severity, the last time detected, and the first detect, and the asset name. All right, so let's back here to the dashboard and let's click here on 161 right here. So here is going to show us all the vulnerabilities. Okay, here we have selected the vulnerability and the QID. Remember that Qualys it has one QID for each vulnerability. Okay, it means I can have like 20,000 vulnerabilities. Each one of them will be a different vulnerability and different QID can be like the same vulnerability from like with the different year or something like that. But the QID will always be different. Even here, we can add more filters like CVE detection or vulnerability detection age or detection score, instance or protocol. Okay, we can check many things here. Okay, so when we click on this arrow down, we can see like the vulnerability details. It means we have the general information about this ID. Okay, this vulnerability, this CVE 2022 41047, and then here we have all the information, the severity based on CVSS 3.1. okay, and then reference to advisory solutions and tools. So the tool, normally Microsoft gives you some like advice how to update this, how to solve it. We can check here on update guide and vulnerability, and then we have like the resolution somewhere here. So yeah, we have the cabis right here, and then the servers affected. Okay, there's a lot of them. Windows Server 2019 and many others. So disclaimer. Well, exploitability. There is no exploit. Okay, it was not exploit yet. So let's back here, and then here we have the exploitability. We have few forums here, obviously, like few documentation from other websites like Google Zero Day, CISA, and others. Patches available. Okay, this is recommended by the vendor, that's Microsoft in this case, and the malware like is a ransomware, Magniber, and KAK bot. Let's back here. Now let's check for the assets. I'm going to check the asset and view asset detail. So in this asset detail, we can see many really details like the desktop name, the critical score is 4, true risk for 338, and Microsoft Windows 10 Pro 22H2 build version, and then domain role, standalone workstation, and VMware platform. Yeah, because it's running on VMR. V VMware. And then we have the host name here, asset ID, the IP address, okay, the host ID on Qualys. And then down here we have last user login, last checked in 40 minutes ago because I did a Portuguese video. Okay, last boot 3 hours ago, last activity 40 minutes ago, created on, this was created in July 17 of this year. Okay, and then system information, we have a lot of things here, a lot of information here, even the C and D drive. Okay, the processors. Also we have like services. Okay, the services that are running or stopped, have a lot of them. See, users here, the full account, administrator, guest, WDAG utility account, and obliques. Custom attributes, there's none. Network information, there's some information here. And open ports, all the ports that are opened right now. And installed software, we can see all the software that are installed on the machine, even the other 6. Let's see, Microsoft XML. This tool is out. We have to upload it. The version it's now 2006, and then we have traffic summary. There is none yet. Security true risk. This is very low because it's 338 only. That could be like more than 5 or 700 to get 1,000. And here we have the vulnerabilities by the biggest to the lowest. Like 95, 95, and then we have a few others here, 72. We have the options of patching it right now, or we can schedule to a new job, but we have to upgrade your account first. Okay, and then we have vulnerabilities. So we have severity 5, we have 3 of them. Severity 4, we have 12, and severity 3, we have 5. Okay, we don't have 1 or 2. Actually, we have 2 here. Okay, and we have 4 of them. So VMDR prioritization, we can prioritize all the highest vulnerability we have. Okay, we are going to check out prioritization right in a second. And then we have patch management. We can use like this tool to make some patching and apply these patches. All right, like here we can click here, and then we can see add to new job, and then it's going to apply a patch. We are not going to do that right now. Certificates. We can even install a policy compliance agent that's going to solve for us some configuration, and it's going to help us actually like, oh, all right, I run Apache and my Apache version is misconfigured. The compliance will show us what we have to do to solve that problem, solve that vulnerability. We have summary over here, passive sensor, agent summary, okay, and alert notifications. We don't have none here. We can configure right here, but we are not going to do that. Back in there, we have now the prioritization option. So, welcome to VMDR prioritization. Prioritize your remediation activities by adding threat intelligence and asset context to your vulnerabilities. So let's create another one. Just a second, please. Nope. Nope. Restore data. Yeah. Just a second. It's a new phone, you know. Let's back to 7. Oh, this one here. Close. Ah, curva, izquierda lá. Alright, so okay, so how can we prioritize? Well, we have here some tags, right? These tags are very important when you work in a big organization. There is going to be a lot of tags, like different countries or different areas. Example, Latin, Europe, North America, or Brazil, or Asia, or China, or Oceania, or many other tags like by location, by service providers, or many others. So here we have like internet facing assets. Let's say I have some web servers and they are open to the internet. Okay, we have to prioritize these ones because the vulnerabilities are high risk. Okay, but in this case we don't have. So I'm select cloud agent and then asset groups because it's the ones I have. Okay, I don't have any domain name, so I'll select and done. Now here we have real-time tracked indicators or RTI. We can match all or match any. Let's say potential impact. We have a high data loss. Yes, so we are going to select it. High lateral movement. Yes. Wormable. Yes. We have any kind of software that gives permission of denial of service. We don't know, but we can select it. Patch not available. Yes, because this is a very big problem. Let's say some companies work with old operating systems like Windows Server 2008 or Windows 7. Example, I have it on my own network here, a Windows 7 that's on a virtual machine. Okay, so there's a problem because there's no support no more. Is AOL, end of life or end of support, right? And then we have to select it because there's no patch available. Privilege escalation, yes. Unauthenticated exploitation, it means like the attacker needs to authenticate or not. If not, we have to select. But in this case, I'm not going to do so. Remote code execution, yes, we have some remote code executions. Now, active threats, active attacks, malwares, yes, we have 0 day, yep. exploit. Yep, public exploit. We didn't show anything, but we have one. I showed the video in Portuguese, so we are going to select predicted high risk is exploit. Maybe ransomware. Yes. And then seize a non-exploit vulnerability. Yes. And then we can prioritize it now. And then here we can have two asset tags too, and the total assets two also. And then here we have total vulnerabilities. We have 506. So we are going to prioritize, and then it's going to start prioritizing it. Okay, it's going to give us a very nice report that we can even download it. Call logs, message, contacts, clock. Yeah, restore. Install. Okay, we restore. So it's giving us already some information. Here we have prioritized assets, two, because we have only two. And then prioritized vulnerabilities, 432 of 506. Okay. And then 85.38%. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's going to make some sounds for a while. Okay, sorry. So here we have some things. Available patch 3, we can patch it now. We can add zero touch. We can upgrade our account and then upgrade it, a patch. But here we can check for CVEs, and then here we have the title of the vulnerability, the QID, and the Qualys detection score, and the hosts, and available remediation. We don't have for now. We can patch all of them. Okay, they are available on paid version of Qualys. This is just a trial version. Okay, so I cannot do that much. So let's back here. We can, you guys could see that we can just export the vulnerable that list to our main dashboard right here. It's very simple, very easy actually. So for now that's it, guys. Next video we are going to see for scans. How can we make a scan or schedule a scan? Okay, and then we are going to see where is it, dashboard, because the remediation report and remediation. Yeah, scans, report, and the remediation. We stopped right here. Okay, on prioritization and the vulnerabilities. One more thing, we can add a lot of things, like I can get one asset. Let me get one asset here. Let me show one thing right here. Vulnerability asset. Okay, the name, we can get the name. Here we can see the cloud agent, and here we can see um, the lab, the name I gave to a group, specific group. So I have the host name, asset ID. Let's get this one here, say, and then ID. Let me see, asset ID. Okay, just press enter. Let me see. So this, I just queried something. I just asked for something that is Qualys query. So all the assets is going to show here for me is the same. All is the same with Windows 10, and all vulnerabilities right here. Microsoft SMB server remote code execution vulnerability, and then we can patch all these. Okay, like alone. Look how dangerous is that, and how um, how good is Qualys because it tries. It's like a super nmap with Cloud Agent and gets all the banners, all the things, and gives us all this allowed new session, SMB, SM, MS11019, SM11030, 009, and many others. Okay, so next video we are going to talk about scan, report, and remediation. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give me a like, and see you guys in the next video.